Hey guys, what's up? The question we're going over today is when you opt for a high frequency training plan as opposed to something like cube method, juggernaut method, 5-3-1, any of those. So first let me note that the inverted juggernaut method, there's a variation in the book that's a 6-day-a-week training plan where you're squatting 3 times and benching 3 times. So that could certainly be used as your high frequency variation. But there's really going to be 2 main times where you want to work with high frequency. So those are going to be in lesser trained athletes. So beginner, intermediate athletes, youth athletes, high schoolers, or early in a training plan. So the lesser trained athlete is going to need the high frequency because they can't produce the same outputs, and those outputs are reduced for 2 reasons. One, they just haven't been training that long and they're not that strong, and 2, their technique is inefficient, so they're not even producing the outputs that they are currently capable of because of the inefficiency of their technique. So because of that, they're not taxing their body to the same degree, and to get a solid training effect and just to be able to practice the movements, they need to do it more frequently. And then the other scenario being early in the training plan, if you've read my writing about consolidation of stressors, that whole concept, we want to move from breath in the training and then focus it over time. So setting up with high frequency early in the training plan is going to give you a great ability to great flexibility in the rest of your training plan to be able to remove things from it, which you have to do over time. And certainly there are examples of high-level athletes like Mike DeShear, Blaine Sumner, who do very high-frequency training plans and are, of course, at the highest level of qualification, and that can certainly work. So I'm speaking a bit in generalities here, but for the most part, most of the people watching this video, you're going to want to use high-frequency training with either less experienced athletes or early in a training plan. And I'm talking about an annual plan or a quadrennial, not just earlier in like a 12-week training cycle.